882024. I don't want to make this video. Some of the days you have to. 8, 8, 2 and 2 and 4 is another 8. Lionsgate. 888. You've got a 4-day porthole, also known as a portal of manifestation. It's in your religious books, it's in the pyramids, it's in numerology. As we've discussed on this channel before, the truth is the truth is the truth. And when you see it in so many different ways, it's undeniable. And the truth shall set you free. And the truth of this time is you have a chance, we have a chance now to not only be the I am, which is your imagination, and project that into the future, because thoughts become things, but also take it to the next level of I am, I feel, and feel the feeling, and lastly, I understand. So you can project it into your being, then follow with action, because truth is that faith without works is dead. So you definitely have to do that and follow through with the actions without being so controlling that we have no faith. The faith that if something is to be, it shall be, and there's no getting around it, there's no losing it, so we don't have to come from scarcity. But if it already is, we've never been able to think of every single little detail and make sure that I am God, source, knows, to include the oak wood grain steering wheel. You might just say you want a Bentley or a Benz or a Lexus and feel the feeling of driving the car. That's why I use this analogy. It's one of the easier ones to imagine. But also, whatever it may be, think it, write it down, bring it to existence, work for it, do the next right indicated action to achieve these goals, and feel it as if it already is. And once you make that assumption, and I make that assumption, now we're getting somewhere. And this is a chance to have 4 days of just really throwing it out there, go forward with it, and see what happens. If you guys want to do this experiment with me, it's already been proven thousands of times. It's in every religious book. It's in every philosophy. But I know that when I manifested this house, I think I've said it before, I just wanted to be close to my daughter's school, be close enough to her to be an involved father, have air conditioning in the summer, a swimming pool would be nice, and the way that it came into serendipitously, I knew for sure that that was God telling me, what you asked for is right in front of you. Now it's time to go ahead and take the action to secure this house. And there are small details that I didn't include, like the house be sealed so the air conditioning stays in. So that also happened with cars. Now they're not even making my model with a wood grain, so they're trying to make me step up to an S-Class when I really like the smaller E. But they don't make it with the wood grain steering wheel anymore. So these things are going to happen. If you have a wife, husband, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, non-binary partner that has 80% of what you're trying to work with, you've heard it many times, don't leave that 70% for the 30% and then turn around and look back. The grass is green right under our own feet. So the truth that shall set you free is basically saying the true will of your soul, the true will of my soul. We're going to take this time to release it. What do I really want my legacy to be? What do I really want to spread to others? What is the message that I'm being called from God? What is God using me as an instrument to achieve? And we've talked about the manifestation before, how it can't do anything without you. Money just sits there stagnant. It's energy until you actually do something with it. Until I actually do something with it. And that's all I've got. So I hope this message reaches you. Keep the comments coming. Keep the DMs coming. It's been a great summer. And the wind is just blowing. Things are always changing right beyond us. And I think if all of us as a collective whole can put it out there to imagine peace on earth, goodwill, a sense of harmony and community, that we are not separate from the animals, the plants, and the earth, and that we are all one. We're not separate from each other. That's why we love concerts. You feel like you're part of something and you know that we're all connected. And we really are. And that's why I'm grateful for this internet. I'm grateful for all of these social medias. But make sure you take a break. And don't fret about the retrograde of Mercury. It's going to be one that's taking 2 steps back to take 4 steps forward. Taking 1 step back to take 2 steps forward. And we've talked about it before. Being grateful that we have a trial, that we have an obstacle, something to overcome, something to achieve, that makes us stronger. That's the key. Hard times bring about strong, good people, and good times without charity can lead to weakness and gluttony. So let's keep doing our daily routines. Step number 1, get up early before 5 a.m. Read something, your daily reader. Listen to something positive and go ahead and hit that workout, whatever it may be, your walk. Hydrate with salt, please, like electrolytes. And then pursue your purpose, pursue my purpose, and get after it. Leave it all out on the field. Meditate, recreational times, play, pray, repeat. All right, new thought. We had a run-in with a skunk the other day, and I've never seen a skunk run, but that fool was mad, shot at the dog, missed, and he was about his business. He stood on 10 toes and did not budge, held his ground. If you've ever seen a raccoon approach you, they're not scared, they're ready to fight, and that skunk was ready. It reminded me of a 50s Chicago in the 30s, wise guy with the machine gun ready to bust, just like, what are we gonna do? We gotta handle this. And I shined the flashlight on him. Reminded me of some South Central shit with the drive-by. It was gangster ass skunk. But nature is, all around us all the time, and I really respected the way it stood its ground, and it paced back and forth and looked at us and was like, how do you want to handle this? So we have to make sure we respect it. Fires, wars, earthquakes, symbols are all around us, and it's not very becoming of you to just be oblivious and scroll and laugh and seclude and be isolationist. We have to all participate. So you do your part, I'll do mine. The God in you sees the God in me. The God in me sees the God in you. Namaste. Until the next time.